In this video, I will continue line-wise explanation of the chapter Thief's Story. I opened the I opened the door quietly. Then I stood in the doorway in the clouded moonlight. When Hari Singh reached to the house of Anil to return the money, to put the money back again on the place from where he had stolen, when he opened the door very quietly, very secretly, and then he stood on the doorway with a heavy heart, and it was moonlight that was shining. The moonlight was falling on his face, and he was standing on the doorway very quietly. Anil was still asleep. Anil was still sleeping on his bed, and Hari Singh had come to the doorway to return the money, to return the stolen money. I crept to the head of bed, and my hand came up with the notes. Hari Singh came to the upper portion of the bed, and the money which he had in his pajamas, he took out that money in his hand. I felt his breath on my hands. When he was putting the money under the mattress, his hand was just opposite to the nose of Anil, and he was feeling breath on his hand. Anil was sleeping and he was breathing, and the effect of breath can be easily felt on the hand of Hari Singh when he was putting back the stolen money under the mattress. I remained still for a minute. Hari Singh was standing near the bed very quietly for a minute. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the nose. And when he was sure that Anil was sleeping, then anyhow his hands found the edge of the mattress, and then he put back the money under the mattress. I woke late next morning to find that Anil had already made tea. Next morning, Hari Singh did not wake early in the morning. Next morning, he woke up late in the morning, and he thought that Anil had already made tea for himself. He stretched out his hand towards me. There was a 50 rupee note between his fingers. Early in the morning, Anil woke up and he made a tea not only for himself but for Hari Singh also, and he gave him a 50 rupee note to Hari Singh. My heart sank. Hari Singh was thief, as he had already stolen the Anil's money, so he thought that now he had been caught by Anil. I thought I had been discovered, and he was thinking in his mind that he had been discovered and Anil had come here to disclose him. I made some money yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. But it didn't happen. Anil came to him and he informed him that he earned some money yesterday, and he also assured me that now Hari Singh will get 50 rupee per month as his salary. My spirit rose, but when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. When Hari Singh heard the statement of Anil that he would get monthly 50 rupee, then he became quiet, he became cool down. But when he took the money from the hand of Anil, then he became quiet, because the 50 rupee note which he got from Anil, that was still wet, still drenched due to the night's rain. When he had stolen the bundle of notes, he was sitting on the bench in the Maidan, and it was raining, and the whole bundle of note got wet. When he caught the note, 150 rupee note, it was still wet. Today we shall start writing sentences, he said. And after giving the money, 50 rupee, he said to Hari Singh that from today I will teach you how to write the whole sentences. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. It was clear that Anil knew that the money had been stolen by him, but he did not disclose it before Hari Singh. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and the smile came by itself without any effort. And Hari Singh was looking at the face of Anil. He had a false smile on his face, and Anil did not disclose anything. Only he assured me that from today he will start teaching him how to write whole sentences. Anil knew it well that Hari Singh had stolen his money. Even though he did not disclose, but he made a tea for Hari Singh and he gave him 50 rupee note. The reason was that today he was very happy because he was able to change a thief into a honest boy. And when Hari Singh had returned the money after stealing it, then he was sure that a thief had turned into an honest boy.